Now to potentially huge changes for the Women's Super League, which is reported to be considering scrapping relegation in an effort to grow the sport. The idea behind the proposal is that by removing the threat of relegation, they would encourage owners to invest and help develop a more competitive league, which Chelsea have won for the past 5 seasons.
I think the league is trying to make some ideas to keep the league interesting for everyone, and I think that's maybe the main point for now. Probably later I will read the article and see what comments I can make. It's a good thing for them to be looking at some ideas to be with the growth of the game and thinking about the people who are investing in women's football and everything. I trust them. I think we have good people in the league and we can make good decisions.
I always think for the competitive element of a league that it's good to be under pressure. But I think the people that are working with growing the women's game in England are trying to make the right decisions here. So again, until that meeting is done and there's more details, I can answer the questions.
Do you think in some way losing an element of relegation, because it's obviously so unique to the WSL, we've seen the NWSL, it's been formatted quite different for a very long time. Do you think it kind of takes away the uniqueness from the WSL if we do end up in that position?
I don't think it's unique. I think most competitions work like that, so I don't think it's any unique, and I think there's a reason why most competitions work like that in different countries, because you want to have that competitive element. But at the same time, there's like the decision makers on this have more detail and more knowledge. I understand that there needs to be a foundation and levels of professionalism to be able to provide the quality that we need in women's football.
I can completely understand the reasons why, because it allows stability a little bit for those clubs to invest and create more competition. But I think that's always kind of tough when you're playing in the league below, knowing that realistically you're never going to have an opportunity to come up, and because it's ring fenced. So I think, I don't know, I need to have a look at it a little bit more. It's good that the relevant people are discussing this and having conversations around how can we improve the product and make it better and make it more competitive.
I want to see the league with the best teams to be in it. I mean, obviously with the relegation and the promotion, you have that competitiveness, which I think is still really important in the game, and it's something that I think has driven the game for a long time. But ultimately, I want to make sure that this league has the best teams in it and the teams that are going to fully fund their women's team. I think if you're coming into the WSL, you have to be prepared to have to invest, because I think obviously in previous years you've seen teams come up and then get relegated again because they haven't been able to sustain it. They haven't been able to, be in the league for long enough. So hopefully, whatever is resolved in that case, it's done right for the league and it's done right for the teams who are looking to push into that league, because we want to make it the most competitive league, in the world. And to only do that, you have to have the clubs who are willing to, push their women's team and really give it a chance to do so.